I listen to straight independent artists, bro.
Right.
I'm down for the underdogs, bro. I don't listen to.
I hear it.
I don't listen to these new mainstream artists, bro, because they never they don't click, bro. They talk about the same stuff, and I was like, that ain't soul food, bro. That's a snack for that's McDonald's.
I like McDonald's.
On the next, Be the Model.
The name is Courtesy. If you ain't heard of me, please don't ignore the emergencies. I don't do well with uncertainty, trying to find ways to go trip on my currency. Sorry if I didn't ask for your judgment before my decision unnerving me. I like it, I want it, I get it. The people said that it won't work, that it worked for me. This is really what they need. I'm trying to count up the G's while you count the sheep. Half of these rappers you hearing me bumbling nonsense, I really don't know what they mean. Something about sex and a chick, getting drunk and the whipping and all of that stuff we don't need. I don't got time for confusion, we prosper together or not, cause it ain't no
You're now watching the Be the Model Podcast.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Be the Model Podcast. I'm Teddy J.
I'm China with China Travels.
And I'm Big Neil.
And today we have the Beast. The Beast
Yo,
in the building.
Yo.
Hip-hop rapper from Broward County.
Yes, sir.
Lyricist.
Yes, sir.
Eating rappers for breakfast.
Breakfast.
Okay, we call him Courtesy the Beast.
Yes.
Hey,
Welcome,
Courtesy, thanks for joining us.
Man, it's happy to be back. You know what I'm saying? Right. Shout out to Key. You know what I'm saying? I love you, Key. So,
So, first of all, let's talk about Courtesy the Beast. We want to know how you came up with that name.
Man, so let me just say this, man. Courtesy, we all know what that word means, but I'm going to just break it down. Courtesy basically means volunteer, or I'm giving help out for free. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving out my expertise. Okay. I'm giving out my wisdom, knowledge, all that understanding, how I structure flows and stuff. Yeah. I'm teaching it for free. You ain't gotta pay. You know what I'm saying? Because usually people will pay you like, yo, you're going to have to pay me for this. I ain't paying you for none of that.
Okay.
I'm giving all this to you for free because your boy just raw like that. Yeah, pretty much. Courtesy, right. You feel me?
Yeah, I love it.
And the Beast that's self-explanatory, man. You better listen to my songs and like, oh, yeah, he definitely the Beast.
That's what
bars. That's bars.
Yes.
All right.
So Courtesy the Beast.
I love the energy.
They've always called you the Beast? Because how long have you been doing this?
Man, I got serious around like 19, but I started doing this around like 7, bro. Like this is me.
Right.
This is me. This ain't no, like I said last time, this ain't no hobby. Right. You feel what I'm saying? This is me. So they've been calling me the Beast since I was like, I started rap around like 8, but my auntie them, actually, they came up with the name. They don't realize it, but they started the name because my first rap was trash. I ain't even gonna lie. Everybody first thing is trash. Yeah. So the second rap I wrote, I showed to my auntie, and she was my first fan, and she told me, "Oh, you beast on the track," and that just started. That was like, that just started everything. So I'm like, I was like, you know what? I kind of like the Beast. Ain't nobody. Shout out to the auntie. I ain't gonna say what auntie though, because I got a bunch.
Yeah, don't say.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say it. But auntie, you know who I'm talking about. But you know what I'm saying? She started the Beast part. Courtesy, I give knowledge free anyways. Struggles, pain, all that. The wisdom come out of that. So I'm just going, you know what I'm saying? So that's what Courtesy the Beast comes from.
Right. That's where that was birthed from.
And that's where it came from.
Where you from?
I'm from Broward County. I'm from down here, man. From down here. It's a lot of artists and you know what I'm saying? I ain't even bragging or nothing, but it's a lot of I don't sound like the average Broward County artist.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like I got more. Is that? Thank you, bro. It's like if y'all ever listen to a regular. I ain't gonna say no names because you know what I'm saying, this blow up and like, that boy's talking. Right. So so just imagine, just when you just think of your favorite Broward artists and picture their songs right now, just listen to them. I'm the opposite of that.
Yeah.
Got you.
You feel me? When it comes to I ain't compared. Like, can't nobody. I'm gonna just be honest. Your boy
can't nobody compare.
Can't nobody compare to
me,
bro.
I love that.
Can't nobody compare to me.
I love that.
And if somebody got a problem, I said this multiple times. If somebody got a problem, then meet me at the summit. You know what I'm saying? Meet me on the track, and then we gonna see. We gonna see what's up.
So you got a lot of bodies left on the tracks, huh?
Bro, I did this one diss track in high school because I started we used to do freestyle battles in high school, and I used to be one of the freestylers. I killed this man. First, he killed me first. I ain't even gonna lie, because I was a newbie. He killed me first, and he thrashed me. Made me made me want to throw all my raps away. I'm like, damn.
Who was he? You don't remember his name?
His name was Trevon. Trevon. His name was Trevon. So I'm calling him out. He gonna see this, bro. He gonna see. I follow him. His name was Trevon. But then when I got my jump back right, I came back and killed him and his girlfriend.
Oh, man. Ooh, the
his
girlfriend
too?
The girlfriend was
okay.
His girlfriend, well, she just got in
Guilty
the crossfire.
Yeah.
She just got caught.
She tried to rescue him.
Okay.
Nah, she was just there.
Oh, and
She
she
was
guilty
there,
by
and she
affiliation.
just, like,
Yes.
I need to regain.
Yeah.
So I got him back. So
Wow.
Everybody
man.
had to go.
Everybody had to go.
So let me ask you a question. When it comes to courtesy, like define that more, not just the terminology of the word or what it stands for you, but are you helping other young artists with their rap game? Are you splitting knowledge, like giving it? Because I know you said courtesy, you explained what that is, but how do you move towards courtesy and distributing that to other artists? Is it just a community thing that you do? What exactly, how are you actually putting it into play?
Put it into play by actually helping other artists, like actually like on the phone with them, doing little videos, sending them to them DM advice, not like I ain't just saying it,
right?
Like no, I'm actually hitting you up,
right?
And we actually talking. I'm talking about. I've been on phones with art, not even just artists, talking about creators, like courtesy. You feel me?
Right.
Any knowledge I got, I'm gonna give out. That's
given.
anything, not just music. Yeah. But I'm on the phone with people late at night, talking about logos, businesses. What's my advice? So like, it'd be times where I be either late for work or I be tired at work because I'm over here talking to some girl across the freaking world, like. I need help with this, and that. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll help you with that. And so one of them was like, yo, how much you pay? I'm like, no, I don't pay, bro. Just
how much to pay you?
How much to pay me? I'm like, nah, bro.
It's just courtesy.
It's just courtesy. Exactly.
That's right. Knowledge is shared.
The name, exactly. It's free knowledge everywhere.
Yeah.
The name holds weight. Courtesy.
Absolutely.
Name holds weight.
So it's a given. So all the indie artists out there, you need some, information, some advice.
Yeah,
holla at the beast.
Only the ones.
You gonna get flooded.
You gonna get flooded. I guarantee
you gonna get flooded.
Oh no, I already get flooded. Get flooded.
That's good though.
I already get flooded. When you independent, bro, it's like it's you doing everything on your own.
Right. Yeah.
So you already got somewhat time to talk to
and
other artists to give.
Right.
Like
energy is shared.
Energy is shared.
So you gonna drop an album soon?
So far, I got 4 of them out, bro. It's like this is
what's the platforms? What's some of the platforms?
All of them. On your favorite, on your whatever platform you listen to, I'm on all of those, bro.
Name the albums.
Some of the songs.
Yeah. The albums. Yeah.
Albums. Yeah.
First one, The Unraveler.
Okay.
Second one, Peek and See. The third one, Peek and See 2. Okay. The fourth one, Vibe With Me. Okay. And then I got a couple of albums, but they got 3 songs on there. Right. And the fourth one is Suitable For, and another one is called Before I Leave. So it's like your boy, bro. I'm not playing, bro.
Yeah, okay. So go ahead and for those who don't know Courtesy, go back and let them know how it all began. Just give us a backstory. How'd you get into rapping? What inspired you? And basically up to now.
What inspired me to rap, or what inspired me to like? What you mean?
What inspired to become Courtesythebeast?
What inspired me to become Courtesythebeast?
How'd you get into rapping one day? I mean, from school, like how it all happened?
No. I've been in music.
Right.
Like
Was it another artist? Was it your family?
Nah. It was
natural.
Self-driven.
Were you a poet at first? And then you just transferred that into rap, hip hop, rhyming? Like what inspired you to rhyme? Was it a particular rapper?
Nah. My inspirations ain't artists.
Right.
Feel me? My inspirations is
self.
Right.
Well, self is art. It's authors. It's movie stars. It's not artists. You feel me? So it's like
tell us the story is what I'm saying.
Yeah. How did we get here? Right.
Okay. So like I said, I always music always been my baby. Always. Like I'm talking around like 3 or 4 years old. I never was in something else and I seen music and it made me turn the other cheek like, oh, I want to do music now. It was never like that. It stayed music.
Right.
What made me take it serious is the question. What like where it started from. It's I had something to say. Rhyming, that's just you have to like when whatever you do, right? Whatever your creation is, you have to get your story out through whatever that is. Mine, since I was already somewhat rapping already, I was already coming up with rhymes. Like I started maybe freestyling. Like people train for that. I didn't have to train for that. It's just come. Right. So I found a way because everybody has a story. And you got to find your way to push your story out through whatever you want to do, whatever your gift is, whatever that is. And music happened to be mine. So I started to put that together and I'm like, okay, I think this is how I vent. Because this is how I vent. I can't, because like I said in one of the radio, I was like, bro, if I don't vent, somebody gonna get hurt. Right. So for example, it's an outlet. So and it always been, and that's and I tried so many things of trying to be, trying to vent through them. It never worked out. It always result back to music.
So how you put together your first album? Like
that first album, I don't even listen to it no more because it brings me back to what I used to do and what I used to feel and how I used. Yeah, it's one of them kind of albums. It's like I'm pouring my heart out and y'all could take it how y'all want. Yeah. And the stuff that like
that's deep.
Right.
It was one time I was stuck in life. It was one time I wanted to almost she gonna hit it, I don't even catch. It was a time that I wanted to kill my ex because of what she did. I was it's that
music. So basically,
music, like I said, bro, if music was not there, somebody would have got hurt.
So basically, it's like chapters in your life. So when the first album, you kind of vented through whatever those experiences were, and those were your outlets. And then your next album, kind of like chapters. You're leaving behind footnotes, basically in life. So,
and I'm showing, and that's and I'm showing that like you can see the. Exactly. You can see the elevation. Like, okay, I started. I was stuck in life. I ain't know what to do. I ain't know what my passion was. I ain't know what my purpose was. I remember I used to be, when I had no job for a year and I ain't know who I was debating on, like, is this God thing real and all that stuff. It was that one point in time I used to go door to door, knocking on people's doors, asking them, I need a job. And it wasn't, and then I used to just take walks because I'm like, dang, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. I used to cry in the bed and all that junk. My parents, love my parents, but nobody knows who you are. But they can only tell you what they feel based off. So that they wasn't helping. So, that album came from that. So I don't. So like you said, it's growth. I don't go back to that album because I ain't trying to
go back.
It was a chapter.
But it's a record of your growth and a timeline of where you came from to where you are now.
Exactly.
Correct.
Exactly.
So being in that spot that you came from, what would you tell other people who's going through the same thing, who was in that spot, didn't have a job, or trying to lose hope? What kept you going?
I would tell them, first I'll tell them, y'all listen to the album because I was pretty transparent. And, at that time I was like, hey, I don't care what you think. I got to put this out because y'all ain't going to hear me anyway. So I'm going to just put it out because somebody else in this state or going to need this. Right. So advice I would say is be around people who gone through that because you can't be around people who in the same situation as you is. How y'all gonna grow from that? Like if I'm dealing with depression, I'm gonna talk to somebody who dealt with it and overcame it. Exactly. Not going through it with me. Like how that's gonna help. You just a higher
blind leading the blind.
You just a higher depression.
Absolutely.
So advice I would say hang around people that's better than you, man.
That's real. That's
positive.
Real.
Hang around
I
people
always say that
better
too because people like when I give advice, Someone with no job, you talking to the other person with no job. I said, man, you got to hang with somebody who
say it all the time.
you know, that you can look up to, who can bring you up.
Yeah.
If all your friends are in worse condition than you,
Right.
They say
How you ever
the
gonna,
average of the 5
how you
people
ever
that
gonna
you're around.
get better?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
the
are
average.
who you hang
Yeah,
with.
you the average of the 5 people you most
Exactly.
closest
Yes.
to.
Because I've always tried to put myself with people who are even better than me.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I say I can learn this from this person.
Right.
I can learn finances from this person. I can learn business. I can learn. But if I'm the best one in the group, what am I going to learn?
Everybody else
You know,
learning from you. And
Everybody-
that's-
Everybody
Yeah.
else supposed to be like, bro, we supposed to be helping each other. I'm over here teaching y'all, like, no, bro.
Yeah.
So like that's where I'm at right now. Like the people I hang with is doing better than me,
Yeah.
and I can
Yes.
say that they doing better than me
As they should.
financially. Like some of them are mentors.
Right.
Marketing wise, I got music mentors teaching me on that stuff.
Right,
Like
right.
I'm like, and then I got friends who I had to cut off.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
I was gonna
growth.
say that.
Growth
Yeah.
when you're growing, you know, and you're walking into something.
Share that
sometimes
skin.
it's not for those that even your loved ones, your family, your best friends, those that were shooting in the gym with you. Sometimes you outgrow them in the situation that you are with them. You
still
not
love
saying
them.
that you're leaving them behind,
love them,
but you
still gotta
outgrow
go
them
to
you
your
know?
next level.
Courtesy the Beast is a whole brand.
Right.
And if you ain't with the brand, then I gotta cut you off.
Right.
Yeah, you do.
Exactly.
You do.
I gotta cut you off. Like I
They'll
love
hold you
you.
down.
Well, yeah, bro. I'ma always love you.
But I love
family,
me.
but I love me even more. You
Yeah,
see what I'm saying? My brand, I gotta go. Courtesy the Beast is a whole brand, and I can't hold both of y'all together.
Right.
One of them gonna fall, and you
Like,
it.
me,
Right.
I'm a hip hop head,
Right.
so I buy into the story of an artist. You just made me a
Storyline.
you sold me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? With the story of the artist. Now I want to hear everything you got because I want to
Right.
know
And
more about your
I wanna see
story.
your
Self love
walk,
is
right.
very important, like you mentioned. You know, because a lot of people they always want to please the others. You know,
Yeah.
you have to, like you say, put yourself first. Have that self love
Yeah.
to know your dream and your vision, even when others can't see it. you know?
Right.
So let me ask you, and I know you said, you know, with each different album, each different step that you're progressing through life, you know, the chapters that where you came from and where you are now, is there messages in your song to help people out that situation? Or, you know, is there any dropping knowledge in your song? Are you helping people get woke out here? Is it just, what is it what we doing?
religion.
What we talking
Oh,
about?
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
What you do?
Yes.
Oh, that's that
What we
question right
talking
there.
about?
I'm talking about all of that. You feel me? The Unraveler, she said she mentioned a good point. The Unraveler is all over that.
Right.
Every song you gonna be like, dang, like I need to get right, or
Right.
I'm in that same situation.
Right.
I had two ladies cry. Like they sent me a video of them crying from my first album. My song "Do You Love Me." That was a couple heartbreaks. And like I said, if I ain't get it out, somebody was gonna get hurt.
Right.
They was gonna get hurt. Like I know me. Like I got a limit.
Right.
And it's a good thing I found a way to get that out. But as far as messages goes, and I would listen to my latest one, Vibe With Me. Every song is gonna have its own. Like I could say a couple lyrics, and you can be like, dang, like this man ain't no. Because like,
So Vibe With Me is off your latest album.
yeah.
Let me
that's the
hear
latest
something,
one.
man. Spit something from Vibe With Me right here live, letting people
One of
hear
your
this
favorite
thing.
bars off that.
Need I remind you, the things you're searching for, stop searching, the net will find you. Everything needed to build your world is deep inside you. Just gotta be solid, let your intuition guide you. See, God only gave me the vision, I'm just creating what I see. Whole time you thought you cut me off, I prayed for you to leave. So I continue.
That's
That's
good.
it right there.
That was
Enough
bars
right
right there.
there.
I love that. I
But
love
you see
that.
what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
every like if you die, like
It started off, man. You really saying some
Right.
stuff
You
saying
in your music.
Yeah,
you
you're
ain't-
in
you
the
ain't just mumble
situation,
rapping. You saying
and
Nah.
you're still speaking positivity through that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
replay
that.
value. You feel me? Like you ain't finna like if you listen to the whole song, you ain't about to hear it one time. Cause I reference my words with the Bible. You read the scripture one time,
You
you
ain't
read
gonna
it
get it.
again,
Yeah, you ain't gonna
it's
get
gonna
it.
be
You
something.
say it
Right,
It's gonna be
right,
something different,
right,
and that's what I do with my lyrics. Like my words from Vibe With Me is universal. It's gonna apply to any generation, and I mean that because people gonna later on gonna be like, that thing still apply.
Right.
Whole time you thought you cut me off, I prayed for you to leave. That
Right.
ain't just that's universal. You gonna
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So
so
you did mention your past. You mentioned your relationship. You mentioned your first album being based off of a bad situation. What did you learn from their relationship, and what to help you in the future or help you become what you did, and how'd you get up out of that?
How I got up out of that is I ain't even trying to sound like no spiritual, because that junk. God was the only reason.
Amen.
And I ain't even saying that in a just putting it out there. No, I know his voice.
Right.
And that was the only thing sustaining me through the whole freaking process. Like I was saying, my parents did their best, telling me to go this, and I actually went those routes. You know what I'm saying? Letting them think for me, and none of them ain't work out. God was the only one who stuck by me, and that was the only reason how I got out. And I ain't even sounded like this is for real. Like this is how I got out, and this is how I'm out now.
Right.
Because when I was down, when I was crying and I was trying to figure out what about do in next life, I don't know what to do now. Is that I don't know what to do with this music stuff and all that stuff. God just he said, he reminded me of a script. It's a good thing in those scriptures, bro. I ain't even, but it's a good thing in those scriptures, bro. It's just,
so do you feel like your career, what you was in, the rapping, did that affect that relationship? You mentioned you and your ex, and you almost got to a point where, violent or whatever, not being, and thank God you didn't go that route.
yeah.
So do you think relationships would help you becoming a rapper, or is it better most like you think people should stay away from it? What's your opinion on relationships? Yeah, when it comes to the music business and all that.
It's so funny you said that, bro, because I just, it was this girl. She gonna see this too, but it's all good.
All good.
It's all good. She I was recently about to get into a relationship.
Okay.
And some click. I was like, this ain't it.
Right.
Not her. But relationship for me right now ain't it. Because so I had to cut it off. Like I had to tell her, I'd rather have her mad now than lie later on and you hurt my heart. I don't like that. So I was like, I had to cut her off. I had to cut it off. We still cool, but I had to cut it off. So as far as relationships and music wise, I don't think, me personally, I don't think you should have that a certain someone because you, especially doing the come up stage, doing the come up stage, I don't need another person right now because I'm trying to get me right, and then when you're in a relationship, it's both of y'all. It ain't just you. It's you got to watch out for her, and it's a balance. And I ain't got time.
Some real stuff.
Yeah, and I ain't got time for that. And that's I ain't got time for that.
You in a battle right now. You can't go in a battle.
Yeah,
I gotta tell you duck, and I'm trying to duck.
You know
what I'm saying?
I get it. And with some artists, it works. They have a ride or die. They have their significant other is actually help them get across that finish line. It's a positive movement together. So because I'm not gonna lie, myself, I've dated a couple of artists, no names, right?
No
but
names,
at the same
right?
time, I would see myself in that relationship because, again, you got to allow someone to be themselves within that relationship. You got to allow someone to grow within that relationship of who you are. Because my schedule ain't your schedule.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So if I'm moving left and you can support me to move left, help me move left. If not, move out of the way so I can move
depends on
left.
the stage that you in. Because I'm thinking he's younger. So
right, true enough. Yeah,
if you
where
older,
you are,
you may be able to do it.
Exactly. What you trying to say?
It all depends. No.
Okay, because forever young. Okay.
It depends.
It do depends. I'm right now. I'm like, nah. I ain't.
You got any kids?
You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no kids. I am. I worry about that when.
How old are you exactly?
24.
24.
Okay, I thought you was older than that.
Okay.
Everybody think I'm older than that, man.
Yeah, just mature mindset. Yeah. Absolutely. So let me go back to something you said in reference to religion. I know you wasn't trying to be too religious or speak on religion, but regardless if it's God, the universe, energy, whatever it is, just to recap what you said, is just having a base. Because when you hit rock bottom, you know what I'm saying? And you realize that, hey, what I believe in, rather if it's God, the universe, energy, it is the rock at the bottom.
Right.
You know
whatever you feel your foundation is, that's what's gonna keep you.
Right.
So it might not necessarily be, it might not. You might not believe in God. You might believe in a higher power or your spiritual guides. Whatever that is, that needs to be your foundation or your backing when you
get
hit rock bottom.
Right, absolutely.
So, what's a song that kind of like? Because we always like as writers, as rappers, we write about like experiences and all that. So, do you have any track that kind of related to your relationship?
Relationship with like
That first relationship during that first album time.
Oh yeah, it's called "Do You Love Me?"
You looking for the song?
So, do you love me?
Yeah, you want to hear the song.
Hey, check it out.
Spit out.
Check it out.
Let me hear
What's
you
the name
spit
of it?
something.
What's the? Hold on, wait. What's the name?
Nah,
What's
I'm
the-
gonna let you hear. I'm gonna let you hear.
it. I
I'ma
want to
let you
hear it.
No, I'm talking about like play it.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't want to say too much.
Right. It might be too
That's going
explicit.
And it is.
Okay.
And you don't
Crown
wanna-
on camera today.
Question:
Yeah.
Where can we click and say, man, I want to see?
I want to hear this.
I want to
song.
hear Courtesy the Beast. Where am I clicking? Where am I going online?
You got to find it.
You can to make it easy for y'all, man. If you on Instagram, bro, just click my bio. But if you already like on a music platform, just click Courtesy the Beast, Spotify, Audio Mac,
Got you.
Amazon, all them. I'm everywhere.
And it has all 4 of those albums.
And it got everything, all
So
my
you mean to
singles and
tell
all
me
that.
if I was to do like a recap on Instagram,
I got a
hit
song called
music-
Recap. That's
Oh, well, recap, y'all check it out. So if I was to use that song, I can go into, you know how you go on Instagram, hit music, I can put Courtesy the Beast, boom, you'll pop up.
I use
right.
like I barely use other people's music when it comes to my stories because I'm
hear
like
it.
because you a brand, you're a personal brand.
Right.
You gotta rep yourself,
Right.
or nobody else gonna do it for you.
Right.
So once I started putting my music on platforms, Instagram, I'm on Snapchat too, and music.
Okay.
People started doing it too.
Right.
They started putting my like, dang, you on Instagram too? I'm like, yeah, bro. Like,
Okay.
what you think is a joke? Like,
not a
this is
joke.
for real. This is
Courtesy
for
the
real.
Beast, y'all.
So being an artist, what do you listen to right now? What's in your playlist? What kind of music?
I
latest
listen
music you
to
jam into.
I listen to straight independent artists, bro.
Right.
I'm down for the
I hear it.
underdogs, bro. I don't listen to.
I hear it.
I don't listen to
Yes.
these new mainstream artists,
Right,
bro, because
yeah.
they never like. They don't click, bro. They talk about the same stuff, and I'm like, that ain't soul food,
Right.
bro. That's a snack
Right.
That's me.
for.
You know what?
That's McDonald's.
We go-
And I hear what you're
I
saying.
like
'cause
McDonald's.
I like
deal-
McDonald's, but I don't.
I hear what you're
You
saying.
know
but
it ain't the same as a home cooked meal.
You're right about that. You know,
it
I
ain't
deal with a
soul
lot of indie artists also. I do
Yes,
a
you
lot of
do.
showcases and stuff for and I can feel you on that where, you know, you're not paying attention to who already made it. You already there. Now let's hear who has something to say.
Yeah.
You know, giving that door, that opportunity, that chance, that platform to kind of expose
Right.
themselves.
I specifically collab with artists with indie artists,
Yes.
not big ones, because
Right.
like, bruh, no, like.
Right.
And I was on your YouTube
because I had
and looking at one of your music videos, and I seen you with this chick, and you was rapping, and I'm looking closely. I said, "Hold up, that's Aces,
That's
right?"
Aces, yeah.
And I know we
Aces,
interviewed
yeah.
Aces.
Yeah.
And I was, so you got a music video song that you did with
Shout out
Aces.
to Aces,
Shout out to
GC.
Aces.
Yeah.
Aces,
Yeah,
GC.
get it from the muscle.
All
Get it
day.
from the muscle.
My
Hey,
girl,
that's
man.
that's on my playlist.
Right.
That's on my playlist. Like when because I was there when she performed that. We went to open mic hour,
Right.
and she was there. But I knew Aces from work.
Right.
Right.
Like
Okay,
we
okay.
met at work.
Yeah.
And I remember sending her the track because I made that beat and everything. I remember sending her the track. I forgot how we.
Oh, you
even,
made the beat for Get It From the Muscle?
No, I made the
another-
song that we
Song
did.
that he
she,
did on
Oh,
YouTube.
okay.
You got a video with her.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's on the album. But I sent that to her,
Right.
and I ain't even know she was that hard.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So
She
hard.
yeah, and
She-
she brought straight energy.
She's
and I'm like,
awesome. I love her. She's
alright.
done a couple of my showcases. I love Grind.
When
Grind
everybody
till
else
you
catch
shine. I
on.
love that.
Grind till you shine too.
Grind till
Yeah.
you shine.
Shout
That's
out
my
Aces,
shit.
People
man.
got to catch on the
Yes,
Aces, man.
catch on the
Yeah.
Aces, GC.
don't I can't forget her. She got a brother too. She got a brother.
Yeah, she mentioned.
Touchdown Brown. I call him
Okay.
that. That's his.
Touchdown
Shout
Brown.
out to him. He the one who behind the cameras.
Okay.
Okay.
And he the one. He also an artist. So shout out to him. He also
Awesome.
dope. He actually videotaped our
Video?
song.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
You guys did-
So,
shout out
when
to
we
him.
talk about the state of hip hop right now, do you feel like the best music is coming from the indie artists, and how do you feel like what do you feel like someone needs to make it in a game?
First, I want to say, me personally, going to showcases, networking, all the cafes, not even to perform, just to go there. To me personally, it's the dopeness, the energy, the aggression, the fire, the hood behind you. That's all from indie artists, bro. Straight indie artists, bro. I can't even deny that because, like, I could show you on my playlist, bro. It's just straight indie artists. I'm talking about not even from Broward. I'm talking about from all over the world,
Everywhere.
bro. Straight indie artists. But if you want to make it, especially as an indie artist, it's gonna take you.
Right.
You know, it's like Ace just said, you getting it off the muscle when you're an independent artist.
So
When
you
you on a
feel
label,
like it's skill, or or is it just
To make it?
or is it just what's in style?
Right.
Like what's
I personally think like the old formula is a cosign. You got to get a big name cosign if you want to be big name.
Right.
and that's one thing I'm going against. You feel me?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I ain't finna build you up. Like, you already got built up.
Right.
You ain't dope.
But you know, honestly, Courtesy the Beast.
Yeah.
I want to share this with you. I wouldn't knock it. I wouldn't take it off the table because
Yeah.
you could be the beast
Big
and
names.
you hitting bars like that where the baby say, hey, yo, listen, man, you spit in bars. You
Yeah.
can't deny that. You can't.
Oh,
you know
no,
what I'm saying?
definitely. I'm not
Right.
like, if
Right.
something,
If it
that's,
feel right.
You can't turn that down.
Can't.
no,
I mean,
no,
that's,
I'm
that's
not.
the universe lining up for you.
find avenues,
Right.
right?
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
Yeah.
But, within that time,
Right.
I'm going to be
Grinding.
grinding with
yeah.
other.
It don't take nothing
You feel
away
me?
from that.
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
still who you are.
You still who you are.
Right,
yeah.
right,
'Cause,
right.
You think about the biggest named artists
Right.
that it is now. They were
Right.
not independent, but they
Right.
were.
And it's a way
They
to
making their
already
own.
there, right.
Yeah, they was getting.
It's a way to be
brought
seen
10
more
years in
as
this
Right.
well.
game before we
Yeah.
got the
World to see
cosign
Absolutely,
Jay Z.
absolutely.
36 years old. Jordan Lucas started at
Yeah,
30
Jordan
something.
Lucas. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
What I was
So-
saying, yeah, like she mentioned, there's a way to boost yourself up for more
Right,
people
right,
to
right.
hear you.
Right.
Because like she said, if you could be the beast eating everybody, but if no one's hearing from you,
Right.
but if you find someone else who even has an ear,
Joint venture though.
you know,
Joint venture. Co-sign
Right.
with
you
the
get
joint
on there,
venture.
because
Absolutely.
I definitely think people
You
need to
know.
hear you more
Yes,
because
definitely.
your music is tight, man.
And sometimes you need someone on a higher platform that has that broad
Yeah,
view
Money
of
Bag
being
Yo.
heard.
It was,
Yo Gotti.
There you go.
it was,
Look at that.
I don't know if y'all know who he is, but he did a song with Drake and it was it was fire. His name was Smiley and it's
Right.
called Over the Top.
Right.
And I did a remix, and they played the remix at a club in it wasn't Toronto, but I think it was in Miami or whatever. I don't know what club. So that got me a lot of recognition.
Okay.
But what I was saying, I'm with y'all. What I'm saying was that if I'm building my brand up, right, and I'm collabing with all these independent artists, as the brand grows,
want
they
them to
get
grow
recognized.
too.
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
like we
shared
all
knowledge,
eating.
shared
Yeah.
energy, shared
Right.
growth. I hear it.
So if the
The
baby
underdog.
was to if the baby was to hear the song like, hey, that's your hot.
Yeah.
As I grow, as the brand grow, everybody connected
Taking everybody with you.
grows.
Yeah,
so it's
stick
like
to your formula though.
Yes,
but
I
we
love it.
saying
I
don't
love
rule
it.
it out. If
Yeah,
if
just
it
don't
feels
rule it out.
right, the
Right.
right, bigger name
Yeah,
cosign,
absolutely.
then
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
I'm
Knock
taking
them
that
at the door.
chance.
Yeah,
I'm taking that
absolutely.
being young, 24,
yeah,
lately there's been a lot of violence in hip hop. There's a lot of rappers losing their lives.
yeah.
What's your opinion on all that, and what advice would you give these young rappers coming up 18, 19, how like to basically stay alive and have their music,
Yeah,
Stay focused.
keep going?
Man, they say it's a curse on rappers.
yeah.
They say, like, I seen so many videos saying, don't be no artist, don't be no rapper because you're going to die around 24, 25.
Yeah.
And it's not, to me, I disagree because anything you do is a risk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Anything. You fall in love, that's a risk. You be an artist, that's a risk. You driving, that's a risk.
Right.
So that ain't no different. What I want to say to that is, it's really in the music, bro.
The energy, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the energy,
Putting out-
like
What you
yeah,
putting
you-
out there.
if you
Yeah.
put
About a
out,
gun, die about a gun. You know what I'm
you
saying?
yeah, and then
that's-
the
I was
thing
just about to
is,
say that.
the thing
Yeah.
is, these youngins is not guided.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm so glad that I grew up. Like I just passed this new era. Like I was born 1997. We had family who taught us like, hey,
Yeah.
the gun ain't it.
Right.
But now these youngins out here, they're to me they lost.
Right.
If you have no authority over these youngins, the music will get to them,
Right.
and all they listening to is gun this, woman that, all of this,
Yeah.
and the parents and people wondering what's going on with these kids. It's the music, it's
Right.
the people they listen to. I tell people, if you an artist or creator, you are a leader.
Yeah.
So if you listening to a rapper that just talk about, because ain't nothing wrong to talk about. Sometimes we want to hear guns and stuff.
Because it's reality.
Because it's hip hop.
Right.
But if that's all they talking about,
Yeah.
then you need to find a balance. But these youngins, that's all they hearing.
And saying reference to that, because I know a lot of young indie artists that's coming out, and they never lived that life. They didn't even come from that hood. They don't even know what it's
like.
like.
My mom know your mom. Like,
yeah, they're just portraying it because I think as artists you have an option to choose. You have the option to choose. This thug life. You got Uzis. You got extendos.
You got,
right.
Once
because
you choose
because what
it's
they're trying to do
choose
is draw
you.
that attention exactly. But you're not realizing the alignment that they're setting up because now that you said that you about that, now you gotta walk
prove
that.
Yeah.
I seen an artist. I seen an artist on Instagram. The man, I think he looked younger than me. The man was I think he was 17, and he was rapping about gun. He was talking about extendos and Glocks. And I commented, I was like, bro, I hope you prepared for what you putting out. Because he was like, oh, I'm living this. I was like, hey, that's what all of them saying.
Yeah.
But a lot of them
telling
actually
me
don't
nothing.
care. That's the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
They got to get to a point where they start actually valuing their lives and caring about it. Because some of them is like, man, hey, I don't care what happens to me next year. I'm just living.
It's
for the
either
moment.
sex, guns, or positivity. Either you speaking woke music or something sexual because that sex sells, or it's guns and violence. Gangs and all that affiliation.
With my music, I never promote the gang stuff because that first day in my life, and I ain't about to rap about stuff that ain't my stuff. Because like you said, you gonna have to live up to that.
You gotta walk it.
You gotta walk that. Look at all these gang rappers finally coming out.
Right.
Someone was, bro, they coming out of the closet, bro.
Right.
But they was holding on to that image, so they portray that image, so they gotta do it.
Right.
The image I'm putting out is, I don't care what you talking about, I don't care what you feel. This is my views, my beliefs, my struggles, and I'm gonna be me no matter what era.
Right.
So would you say your music is more positive, or is it a mix?
It's okay. So no matter what I'm saying, it's always gonna leave you with a positive message.
Right.
Even if I'm talking that crazy stuff, as in my aggression is taking over, it's still gonna end with a positive message, and that's intentional.
Right.
Even the freaking, you could listen to freaking let's say let's take my song Lightweight for example. That's a club song.
Right. Yeah.
But what I'm saying, you gonna grab that's still a quote, that's still a positive message. And that's the intentions, bro. That's the intentions, bro.
So you living an intentional life.
Yes.
It's intentional, bro.
music.
Yes.
Intentional, bro.
Right.
If it's not intentional, it's just like, bro, I'm wasting me.
And
I'm
I
just
get
floating.
you're right. And I get the strategy because you got to draw the attention, and then at the end of the message, it's positivity. Yeah, you heard all the aggression, what I went through, what I fought through, what I had to, your strife, your struggle. But then at the end of the day, this is the end result. So that's really good.
Even when it's a chill song, or I ain't even trying to speak deep, or conscious, because I ain't no conscious artist, I ain't no gospel artist. I'm whatever. I'm a lyricist, so it's whatever I want to talk about. But even as far as that, I could be freestyle some junk, or I could chill on a song, and it's still even when I ain't talking deep, I'm talking deep.
Right.
And that's intentional.
What's next for the Beast? I mean, are you doing live performances? Are you having gigs? Are you working on some new material?
It's
what we have to look forward to, and for those who want to see more of you, what do they have to look forward to?
It's finna be more everything. Excuse me. It's finna be more everything than more performances coming. Cause come on, man. Y'all should see me on the stage. I don't play around, bro.
We want to see you on the stage, bro.
Oh, definitely, bro. Definitely. The last one I did was it was I love the energy, bro. It's called Open Mic Hour, bro. I think I'm saying it wrong, but it's somewhat like
I
that.
love seeing indie artists perform live. You know what I mean?
Man,
Giving it all. Giving it.
The first performance I ever did, bro, everybody backed down, bro. Right. It was at the cafe, and everybody in front of me, we had it lined up. Right. Everybody in front of me, it was. I remember this one girl, she was hyping me up, but she didn't perform. I'm like, yo, So I got to drag y'all. So I dragged them, and then everybody was clapping. I had to stress my music out, bro. And I'm like, I don't want to talk to none of y'all on the way back, because y'all ain't do nothing.
Not on your level.
So
Not
are you comfortable?
Nah.
You comfortable on the stage? Do you find a peace on the stage? I mean,
Man,
how is it like when you're going on the stage?
The stage is my home, bro. The stage is my home because like when you on stage, bro, this is your time to show people who you are, what you represent, what your brand is. You ain't got time to. This is me personally. Like I ain't finna get on stage and get nervous. I ain't got time for being nervous because if you nervous, you gonna mess up. You gonna be stiff. I ain't got time for that. Like this is my time.
It's go time.
This is go time. Like when you get on it's like anything. NBA players when you get on the court,
It's go time.
you ain't got time to be. You ain't got time to be like. You ain't got time to worry about it, bro. Just
no time to
do it.
And this is what I tell a lot of indie artists too, because you know I manage some artists. I do a lot of showcases for indie artists to be heard. Just creating a platform, just so that way they can have content and also practice the whole entire masterpiece of what you're doing, because a lot of indie artists, you know, you writing, you creating beats, you're trying to create your bars, you're trying to be a beast at what you're trying to do, like you know, and then you're in the booth, you know, you're having these studio parties, but when it's time for lights, camera, action, you have to entertain, because nobody's actually listening to the actual bars in the moment. They're jamming to the beat and they're trying to see what is it that you're trying to do on stage. It's time to tap dance, twerkulate, whatever it is that you got to do to engage with your audience. And a lot you they so thug, they so hood, and they dropping really good music, you know what I'm saying? But when they get on stage, they stiff as hell. You know what I'm saying?
And that's part of your brand, fam. Like how else you gonna? It's called live, first of all. So how else you finna bring your people in? How you gonna get new fans? You can't just be sitting.
All about
there.
engagement.
It's all about engagement.
Yes.
If y'all would have seen me perform right now, bro, I swear, like I'm finna be all over the place. Y'all finna feel me. I kid you not. It's like I'm drunk. Y'all finna feel me, bro.
I seen the energy. I seen it on your videos and everything.
So the stage is my home. Ain't no such thing to me as nervousness. Like this is my time.
Yes, absolutely.
To go.
Absolutely. And you know, I had like right now I got a competition going on for a lot of indie artists right now. I do Miami Monday. Shout out to Miami Exotic and Major Leaf. You know, and what I do is I opened up a competition. It's a 4-week competition. 10 contestants, and it's by audience applause. And this puts them on that spotlight to perform to that one song that's gonna hit. And you know there's a cash prize winning and all that stuff, but you know this gives opportunity and for you to exercise your masterpiece.
So where is it?
So how that
where is it?
Yeah, absolutely. It is Miami Mondays. It's down on 3565 Northwest 60th. Right there in Miami.
You got to
at
send
PlayStation Lounge. Shout out to PlayStation Lounge.
What time?
You follow China?
Yeah, but I will though.
Well, that's not a problem.
Travels.
And you know, once you register to apply, if you make it to the final round and you blow all 4 contestants, because it's a 4-week process, and you blow them out of the water, you win over $500 in cash and prizes. You get on the radio show, interviews, you get your song. That one song you won for 30 days on the radio. We got, you know, studio time, photo shoot and all that stuff. So
every 4 weeks it start over?
Every Monday. Every 4 weeks,
process.
we're gonna do a whole nother segment.
Shoot, I'm with it, bro. Let's get it. I'm with it. So it's like
Miami Mondays.
So like he was saying, so it don't start over. So I gotta like have 4 songs ready, right?
Well, no. You can do any one of the Mondays. So if you want to do this Monday coming up, you register, you get that one song. I advise all artists to bring your fans, bring your followers,
your
because
community.
Again, it's by applaud. So look, I bring bells and whistles if I have to. Okay,
bring them horns.
You feel me? Yeah, it's all about team.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
As far as me or like music wise or anything,
your brand, what's your vision for the next 5 years? That'll take you 29, right?
Yeah, and I already plan living off my music, financially, like because what's good? What's the purpose of all this good music and people hearing it and you ain't collecting no kind of royalties from anything? And music, the more the music builds, the more recognition you get, the more people tune into it, the more people reach out, the more accolades you get, and that builds up the stream. So I already planned out how I want my 5 years to go with music, because to me, the goal ain't to be like big. The goal is to live off of my music.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? If that, I mean, I guess being big come with that. You feel me?
It comes.
It comes with that. It comes with that.
So you saying the goal ain't to be famous?
Right.
The goal ain't that just comes with
that. Comes with you.
That just comes with like the fame, the women, all that stuff.
Right.
That come with it.
Right.
But the main goal for me is I ain't depending on no man no more.
Right.
This is music.
This is
music
just your
gonna
focus.
pay for me. Yeah.
So you plan on like merchandising and doing other other avenues of it?
That's a good
like
brand.
just music.
They always tell artists to have merchandise behind their
Yeah,
music.
you gotta have.
I got a couple shirts.
Yeah,
I got a couple
I
shirts.
saw some
Right.
ads you had, like you were holding up. Was it
The
some
album,
shirts?
yeah.
Was it the
That
album?
was the
That's what it
album,
was?
yeah.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, so I got a couple shirts out. People buying them. Shout out to them. A book out. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna continue to. The
What is
brand
your
is
book
gonna
title?
continue.
What's the title?
5 steps to properly talk to a girl.
Hey.
Okay,
All
yeah.
right.
feel me?
So you
Some
a-
y'all
got
see
the
that
sauce.
You're a
five
relationship
You got the sauce.
advisor.
It
behind it.
ain't related. It's how to
just be-
approach.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Because
Every
So
situation.
for the
has an
ladies
approach.
out there, you are single.
and it's ladies buying my book, bro. It's supposed to be.
Right.
It's supposed to be
They
dudes,
want to
but.
send
Right,
you
but
right.
it's okay.
They want to send you
Hey,
We need the
hey,
sauce.
hey, I be getting feedback. I be getting feedback from
Yes.
these ladies who buy my book.
Right.
The dudes, I know why they ain't buying it. Because I'm attacking in the introduction, I'm attacking pride.
Right.
I'm attacking ego.
Right.
And you already know how
You got to
dudes
get through
dude
those
got
chapters
pride
to
and
get
ego.
to the
you gotta get
to get
if
to
you-
the formula.
to get to the to get who you approaching, whoever that is.
Right.
That ego and pride gotta balance
Right.
because
So
if
you
you
got to talk about it.
So the book is 5 steps to
properly
Properly.
approach a woman.
talk
Talk
to a
to a
girl,
woman.
yeah.
So
you-
in author is Courtesy the Beast or
Jamil Blair.
Okay,
That's
Okay.
the author side.
Yeah,
like I gotta
All right.
be
you
author.
gotta
That's
say that.
right. Got to
Jamil.
put
That's the
out
whole
there,
time we didn't even get
Yeah,
your
Jamil.
your government.
I
That's
like
Jamil.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And do you are you dating? Yeah, you're writing a book about how to approach
Yeah.
a woman. Are you
Is there a
dating
little
yourself?
boyfriend
How to
somewhere
properly
to a girl.
right now?
Is that helping you?
Let me
Yeah.
bruh. Let me break that down. So the book isn't about relationships.
Right.
The book is about, let's say, it's this girl who I really like, or not even that. It's talking to a girl, but it's universal. It could be with talking to a new friend who's a girl, talking to a coworker, anything.
Yeah.
Right. I get it.
It's a difference. Like I ain't in a relationship, but based on these 5 steps that I use all the time, you feel me? It don't like I just happen to choose how to talk to a girl because I see a lot of dudes struggle with that. They look good, they fresh, they smell good, they got everything down packed, but they do not know how to talk to a girl, bro.
Right.
But I think it comes with this day and age. A lot of people, they're so used to electronics, they're so used to social media. A lot of people do not know how to have a regular conversation with
nobody. You know what I'm saying?
someone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then well, all of us was growing up, we didn't have Instagram. So if I
Exactly.
wanted to talk to a girl, I'm gonna talk
You had
to
to
a
put in
girl.
the work.
I had to put in the
Yeah.
and I'm bringing that back.
Alright, do
bro.
It
the
wasn't no
Yes
shoot a
or no.
DM. Yeah.
It wasn't. Yeah,
You had
it wasn't.
to-
It wasn't
yeah.
no. Exactly. It wasn't no
Right.
DMs. It wasn't no holla at you, and
Yeah.
then when we meet up,
Yeah.
you ain't got nothing to say. It wasn't none of that. So it was just like I'm gonna go talk to the girl. So I'm bringing that back.
Right.
And it's a lot of dudes right now. Like I said, bro, it's like they got everything down packed.
Right.
But I'm attacking that ego.
Right.
I'm attacking that pride because that ain't finna work
Yeah.
with whoever you trying to get.
Because a lot of people
Because of
can't
a
handle
proper approach.
rejection.
Proper approach. And
A lot of people
and-
can't handle rejection.
Right.
Right, and I address that in the book because that's a lot of reasons why dudes and girls, but it's mostly for dudes, why they don't approach whoever they want to approach because
Right.
they think
They get that fear of getting shot down.
they get that fear of getting shot down because they get that fear of she mad pretty, so everything else is blurry. So she just this angelic creature.
Right.
The second thing is they stumble over they got the fear of stumbling they words and they mess up and they just stand there in an awkward
Nervousness.
nervousness. The third reason is they think she might turn to the aggressive side
Right.
or the good side. They don't know.
Assumption.
Assumptions. They might think she mean or whatever. And the fourth, they just don't want to walk up because
Right.
they just get fear.
Uh-huh.
And I'm attacking those.
And
That's
a
the
lot of
second
things I
chapter.
also say is people have to like believe in yourself and believe in your own worth. You know what I mean? So don't feel like you gotta make it feel like maybe you're a king. You know what I mean? You come to this girl, she has that you bringing something to that table.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not like you're just begging her for her time and her whatever, but you got to know that you're at a level
Right.
that you can approach any woman and
Right.
be comfortable. You know what I mean?
And I attacked that the first chapter, bro. Like,
Right.
understand she's human, bro.
Right, and to just as a female, I can add to that.
sound like a book
you know,
for
like
men,
you said,
too.
and I'm gonna back that up. You know, because I know my self-worth. I know as someone that's single right now at this time.
Okay, she's single,
Okay.
trying to travels.
Right? Don't hit me up in the
DMing
DM. Don't be DMing.
Feel that, load that DM up.
You gotta approach, bro, if you into it.
But
You
like I
gotta
was
approach.
saying, as a woman, you know, someone approached me, you have to add to whatever it is already going on. Because I got this going on already. What could you add to help me, you know, my value? You know what I'm saying?
I broke that down in the last chapter. I made that junk clear. I was like, look,
Don't give them too much.
Don't get too much. yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this.
Not the end of the book.
So you can read
Not
it.
the end of the book.
This
Right.
one I'm gonna have to say. I'm gonna say this because it's a lot of
Keep it
dudes,
light.
and I'm gonna keep it like it's a lot of dudes going through this. I'm gonna have
Right.
to say, I'm put y'all on blast,
Right.
bro. You supposed to in the book. I'm only teaching you the steps on how to properly approach. You supposed to already have your life in order.
Right.
You supposed to already
Right.
have something
Yeah.
going
For
on
you.
mentally,
Yeah.
physically
Yeah,
wise.
yeah, right.
So I'm not teaching you
Right.
how to get yourself in order.
Right.
Nah.
I'm teaching you how to approach the
I'm teaching
situation.
You already
the
got yourself
situation.
in order.
So you shouldn't be talking to any girl.
Right. If
If you ain't got
If you ain't
nothing.
ready.
That's right, because I'm not
So-
inviting you to wreak havoc in my life.
Exactly.
You shouldn't even be
So-
sleeping if you ain't
You
got it.
But I think we should look at it both ways.
Right.
I think
Oh,
men as well.
Oh yeah.
When you talk
Right.
to a woman, you should ask
Absolutely.
yourself as a man,
Right.
if you put yourself in a certain level, what is this girl gonna bring to
right,
your
right.
life?
Right.
And that's why, and that's why I was saying before, like I just happened to put it to girls, but it could be for dudes and women.
And
You feel
it's
me?
universal.
It's universal.
Right.
Right.
And that's what
So-
I tell my son as well. I say, hey, when you talk to a girl, you gotta see what can she bring. If you built
the
yourself
value she
up
bring, yeah.
to a certain position, you a CEO, you a business, whatever it is, and you dating someone who's working at McDonald's, really, and
Right.
all they're bringing is maybe sexual pleasure or whatever.
Right.
What else can they bring
Yeah.
to your kingdom?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I
exactly.
mean? That's what I feel
Absolutely.
like.
What's the worth? What's the benefit?
Right.
What's the increase? Because it's
So-
got to be about increase.
I feel like maybe you should keep writing, put out another, maybe a part 2. What goes next after that first step, maybe.
I'm gonna check
how
out
to-
that book.
Shoot,
now.
I got notes on that already because it's like I'm like that's
You already
another
thinking.
thing dudes is
Yeah.
spelling in. I'm like I think I could help that way because
Yes.
these steps ain't like these steps are subconscious, bro. It's
Right.
like I'm already doing them. Feel me?
Right.
So like,
Yeah.
and it's bro, it's just good to
Shared
to,
knowledge.
It's just
knowledge.
good courtesy.
Yes, courtesy.
Nice.
That's right.
Courtesy.
So-
But the
Yes.
book, nah, you paying for the book.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
only
right.
thing that's
So
Got
free.
to.
the book is what, on Amazon?
The book is on Amazon,
Right, okay.
and it's right now. It's as we speak, it's branching out.
Okay.
You feel
Okay.
me? So y'all go ahead and get that.
What's the title? One more time.
5 steps to properly? Don't forget
Properly.
Properly talk to a girl.
And
By Jamil.
by
By
Jamil.
Jamil R. Blair.
Yeah.
Jamil R. Blair.
Blair.
5 steps to properly
Talk to a girl.
approach or talk.
Talk to a girl.
5 steps to
properly
properly talk to a girl.
Talk to a girl.
Talk to a girl.
There you go.
All right, so Beast, courtesy. What do you want your legacy to be when it's all said and done?
What I want my legacy to be, man, bro.
How do you want to be remembered?
The alternator. An alternator. Like you ain't going like nobody remembers who came in second place. Nobody remember who came in third place.
Right.
We only came to see the game changers, bro. Like, look at all these people in the game that been in the game for a while, and you never. What did they really do? They had a couple hits, but after that,
That's
their
it, fade
name,
off.
Trendsetter.
yeah, they trend like
Trendy,
what's my man name? Lil Tecca. He came up with one song that's called Ransom.
Okay.
You don't hear from this man again, bro.
Right.
That's not the goal, bro. It's
Right.
like. Look at all
Consistent.
these consistency. Look at all these names that's still here. I'm talking about like one of my inspirations is Drake. Drake
Okay.
he been rocking since my freaking 5th grade year.
Right.
And my man's still breaking all these
right.
records. So as far as legacy wise, bruh, I'm going to be remembered as not a person with just good music.
Right.
You kidding me? Because just good music ain't gonna build nothing.
Right.
Like it's giving out whatever I can, and it's not for this generation, bro. It's for future generations. Because we
Generations to
already
come.
hanging by a thread.
Right.
Yeah.
Think about kids that's 4 years old, 5 years old. When they get older, then
And
it's
they're
gonna be a
walking
problem.
into that, right.
Yeah.
You walking into that, so they need a foundation. So
Absolutely.
that's what I'm going to be. That's what I'm going to be.
To be a
remembered by.
trendsetter.
To be a trendsetter, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we got too much duplicates right
Right.
now.
Yeah,
Right.
Too much duplicates and too much replicas and like what is that doing?
Right.
Right.
Nice. And we really appreciate you stopping by, man.
We
Having
do.
this time talking about the music,
Yes,
talking
man.
about the origins of the beast.
Yeah. The book.
The book.
And your book, being an author, all that. We
Yeah.
really thanks for giving us all that insight.
Absolutely.
Definitely,
Gems
man.
today.
Definitely.
Final question: what does be the model mean to you? Being the model.
Be the goal getters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be the don't be the center of attention, but be the center of attention. You
Right.
feel what I'm
Okay,
saying?
right.
Be that person. Be that guy. Be that woman. Whatever. Be the model. Me, when I first heard the model, I was thinking of like, okay, that's a revelatory term. Like, not exactly a model, but be the best that you can be,
Yes.
and be. Just don't even worry about, I'm gonna get big or no. Just be the best that you can be.
Self.
Exactly.
Just all that stuff gonna come. Just
Yes.
Right.
follow what you gonna do. That's
Right.
what I got from Be
Okay.
the Model. So
I like that.
Nice. That's a great way to sum it up.
Yes.
You know, thanks for dropping by and kicking with us, kicking with the crew.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As you
Bro,
all
definitely,
know,
bro. Definitely.
let us know where we can follow you, where they can follow you on Instagram and all your music as well.
Courtesy the Beast is no spaces because I had a lot of people put spaces in there like I can't find your music. Nah,
Right,
because
it's all in one.
It's like one big word. Courtesy the Beast, and you could look me up on any platform, bro. It's like, you know what I'm saying. Why not branch out? Even the small platforms,
Network.
the smaller ones,
That's
bro.
right.
I'm all of them. So just look me up there and just check my music out. I love to hear feedback. Because like that's I just like when other people hear like, oh dang, that boy,
Right.
he on a different road.
Right.
So yeah, you can find me up anywhere, Google, all that stuff. You can look me up on Google.
Right.
You feel me? And I'm there.
Google them.
And great.
right.
And once
Courtesy
again,
Beast.
I'm Teddy J. You can follow me on Instagram at Be the Model. It's China Travels. You can follow her,
At China_travels with the Nest _Inc.
Big
It's
Neil.
Big Neil. You can follow me at Big Neil _ the model. Be the model.
Nice. And we are Be the Model.
That's right.
And this is Courtesy the Beast.
Courtesy
Yes,
the
sir.
Beast,
Yes, sir.
y'all.
If you
Yes,
Live
enjoyed
in the
his
flesh.
interview,
That's
like,
right.
comment, and subscribe. Definitely follow him on Instagram. Check out all his music on all platforms, Spotify,
And the book. And the
YouTube.
book.
Check out the book on
Please check
Amazon.
the book out.
Yes.
This is the next great thing.
Yes. Yeah.
Poet, writer, rapper, positivity,
Beast.
and all that. Entertainer.
Beast.
Look
All
out
that.
for him performing on all his next performances.
Yes.
Yeah.
DM him, all the ladies. This is a single man right here.
Hello.
Dropping them gems.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. And definitely don't forget to subscribe to the Be the Model podcast. Hit that notification bell. Check out Kicking It with Key.
Yes.
Be
Right.
great.
Shout out to Key.
Be unique. And
that.
definitely be the model.
Oh, so I summed it up correct then. Yeah. I summed it up good.
Awesome. That was awesome.
Need I remind you, the things you searching for, stop searching and it will find you. Everything needed to build your world is down inside you. Just gotta be silent, let your intuition guide you. See, God only gave me the vision, I'm just creating what I see. Whole time you thought you cut me off, I prayed for you to leave. I know what you did, no use explaining it to me. Heart beating fast, I tried to stop her, her smile is just simply amazing.